welcome everyone to day 2 of our Pixel series. How's everyone doing? If you enjoyed the class on Monday, drop some emojis. Let's see them. Let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go. If you missed the class, don't worry, you can rewatch it on our YouTube channel. The video is up and I'll share the link in the comments. So for those who don't know me, I mean, you've seen me before, so. But for those who don't know me, I'm Jakamso Uzekwe, joining from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm the branding and communications lead at OurPixo. And OurPixo, if you haven't tried it yet, it's an amazing platform that helps you deliver photos to clients in a professional way, helping you stay organized and making your clients' interaction a lot easier so you can focus more on your craft. If you're excited about today, drop an emoji. Also drop your name and where you're joining us from in the chat. We'd love to see them. So let's go. Welcome, Abdulaziz. Welcome everyone. Welcome. So, as always, this will be a recorded event, so you can rewatch it on our YouTube channel and share with your friends who missed it. So last time we learned a lot on basic retouching, from blemishes removal, smoothing skin texture, adding a background layer, never brushing from highlights to shadow, plugins and actions, where we learned about Retouch Academy, which helps you make layout a lot faster, and so much more. You can download all the plugins mentioned on Monday with the links in the description on our YouTube channel. So ensure you check it out. As always, we've gotten your question from the registration form and we'll try our best to answer them all over the course of this 3-day event. And if you have any questions, you can add them in the chat. Our team will take note of it. Please try not to unmute throughout this session so we can all concentrate and benefit from it. So today is Wednesday and we're going to dive into color correction. Then tomorrow we'll finish off with advanced retouching. It's going to be a fun few days, so stick around because you don't want to miss any of it. And as promised, we have our amazing guest and professional photographer with 5 years of experience who has and will keep guiding you step by step throughout this 3-day event. And today, he'll teach you color correction to help you bring out those little details to make your photos pop. So let's welcome John Twist. Let's drop some emojis for him. Let's welcome him up. Let's go. Let's welcome him up. Let's welcome him. Let's welcome him. Yes, let's go. Nice. Thanks, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. I can see the emoji. Thank you very much, everyone. And thanks for being in this class. Today, we'll be talking about basic color correction using Photoshop. All right. Yeah, can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. If you were in the previous class, this was the image we worked on, and I'll be teaching you how to color grade. I have 3 images set down for this class that we can use for color grading, and I'll still tell you about plugins you can use to make your work easier. Without no further ado, let's start our correction. Now, first, I want to show you what the final image is going to look like. We started with basic retouching, which we did in the last class. If you missed the last class, you can go to OurPixo's YouTube channel and watch what we taught in the last class. This was the image we worked with in the last class. And today, I'll pick up from where we stopped. This was where we stopped. We stopped on this layer. Stopped on this layer after the eye whitening, and I used some plugins on this layer, which, well, I will have to go over that again. I will have to go over that again. Let me just delete this and this. So we'll start from using the plugins I used in the last class to get this done. The first plugin I use is my Lumina AI. So let's wait for it to come up. Okay, waiting for this Lumina AI to come up. I don't know why it's taking like forever. Wish Lumina I am chosen. Please respond to me. Yeah, it worked. All right, so I just come to edit, and the reason why I'm going over this again is because I'm going to be very honest with you. Color grading starts from your retouching. Color grading starts from retouching, which this is also part of my basic retouching. I'll just run us over. I'll just run us over on this panel, and okay, the face. I use this instead of liquify on Photoshop. Then I go to eye whitening. I enhance my eye and improve my eyebrow. I'm just trying to be fast because of time. Then the lips, a little bit of darkening, red, and a little bit of saturation. Come to skin. Okay, just and a little bit of AI working on the skin for me. Then I apply. That's all I do. Then we're going to move to the second plugin I use for retouching. The essence of plugins is to make work easier for us. I don't know if you guys know that, but I really strongly and absolutely believe it makes work easier for me and faster. I can't be doing all these things manually when I have a plugin that will make my work faster. All right, that's it and done. The second plugin I'm going to use is SkinFiner. This is it's a very popular plugin, but many people don't use this to its maximum potential. It's one of my favorite apps, and I really love it. Okay, let me split the screen. So I leave it on default, the default presets. It's automatically like just give me something. All I do is just to take down my fine. I don't want that fine, and maybe increase or reduce, depends on the kind of picture I'm working on. The smoothing. Now this is the part where color grading starts. The skin tone. This is more like a melanin, which is dark. So this is where I achieve most of my dark skin tone. This is how I do it. I reduce the saturation. SkinFiner is also an AI tool. It automatically masks. Now, as you can see, the makeup is maxed out. So whatever I do is not affecting our clothes. As you can see, the mask, all the black parts are not going to be affected. So whatever I'm adjusting is not going to affect our clothes, just the skin. And if you want to like manually select your mask, there are tools here. This is the plus tool where you can just click. Okay, you see, now that I'm on the makeup part, the eye, you see if you can see this aspect, you will see it's included it in the mask, but I don't want it. If you also want to remove some parts, you can also I want to remove the face, as you can see anywhere. So it's a tool people don't really know how to use. Now back to what I was saying and back to what I was doing. This is where I achieve my melanin skin tone. This is how I do it. It starts from my skin finer. Now depends on how you want your skin tone. You know, we all have different taste and different view. Please, can you ignore the background noise if you guys are doing this background noise? The workstation where I am now, they have some guests around. Little can I do? Okay, so all right, I think I'm good with this. Let me see if I can get it to make it a little bit reddish. Well, I'm good. You see the before, you see the after, you see the difference, and I click my OK. Now that's the first part of my color grading. This is good enough. This is very good enough, but let's do more. I want to teach you how to use some tools in Photoshop that many don't know how to use. Some do and some just don't get it right when they do it. The first one I'll do is use a selective color. Selective color. I have a lot of people ask me how do I color grade, and I tell them I play around. They think I just don't want to teach them how I color grade. No, it's not that. Because I play around. There's no definite way of color grading. So here I'm going to play around. Just watch me play around. All right. Start from the red. I move it around to see. Okay, I think I'll just play around until I think, wow, this is appealing to my eye. Okay, the yellow, the magenta. Sorry. Let's see, yellow. Oh, this is giving it a kind of richness that I love. Black. It's melanin, so I definitely need the black, but let me just still will work on the black down there. Cyan. How you guys can see the changes it's giving, the feel it's giving. Magenta. Let's see. This is. I don't want it to be. Please be careful when you're doing this, so you won't overdo. All right. This is the blacks again. I love the blacks. And well, there is no green in this image. There is no cyan. There is no blue majorly, and there's no magenta. Well, there is white, and well, sometimes you can decide to play around with the white to add this vibrance feel. This vibrance feel on what's the name, on Lightroom and Camera Raw. So sometimes you can just play on around with the white. I often don't use the white, but I just figured out it adds this pop to the image. Then I work on neutrals and black a lot, neutral a bit, and yeah, let's do the black. I think this is good. Yeah, so the next thing I do, this is good. I can deliver this picture to my clients. I can deliver this picture, but there's still another tool I use to create mood in images, and that is the color balance tool. This is a very sweet tool. I really love this tool. It gives mood, creates mood, and just gives the vibe, like gives the vibe. Might not do much on this picture because we have limited colors on this picture, but I'm very sure if you do more on other pictures, shadows, please just be careful whatever you do. As you can see, I'm just playing around, so you won't overdo it. Just be very careful. Okay. Now to the highlights. I'm trying to see what my highlights should look like. Now I don't want it to be too warm, so let's go to the cyan side. Let's see what magenta will give us. Okay, this should. I think I love this view, and let's see the highlight. Should I leave it on yellow or make it bluish? Now this is very confusing. I don't know which side to leave it, the blue side or the yellow side. Well, yellow it is, and that is all. So let me just create a group with this. Hold on. Let me just create a group. Good. So we can see where we started from and where we are right now. Can you guys see the difference? That's for the first image. Wow, I love this. I can deliver this to my clients. Color popped, everything active. All right, now let's go to the next image. This is what I played around with before, and I am going to disable this, and I will be deleting them because I don't need them. I did basic retouching using Prince Mason's action. That was all I did on the image, and I whitened the eye. That's all I've done on the image so far. So right now I'll create a merged layer. The same process I did on that image is what I'll do now. Hey, what is going on? I am the chosen. I am a chosen. Please, my system. What is going on? I just think I'm so embarrassing. Why is this happening to me? Please, I was just trying to create a match layer. Why are you taking like forever to do this? Oh, really? Sorry, we have to wait. I don't know what's going on. It's just worked on an image. So, finally, it's responded. Okay, and same process. Okay. Oh, you guys, thanks. Lock the laptop and unlock. Okay, thank you very much for that. I should put chosen sticker on my laptop. I'm doing that tomorrow morning. That's the first thing I'm doing tomorrow morning. All right, so I'm leaving AI to load up. Then in tomorrow's class, I'll teach you a lot. Like while we're waiting for the luminary, I don't know why this is happening. Let me do what I was asked. What I was asked. Sorry, I locked my PC and I'm trying to unlock it back. I will share my screen right now. Okay, guys, so sorry for this. So sorry for this. It's so embarrassing for me also. Yeah, Lumina AI. Please, someone should drop a comment. Can you see my screen? Just the comments. Okay, good. All right. The same procedure. See, there's no rule that says you are repeating the same thing every time, as long as it's paying your bills. So you can repeat the same thing as long as it is giving you what you want. All right. So the face. Like I said, I use this instead of liquify. Answer, eyebrow, bit of eye whitening then to the mouth, a bit of redness. Let's see the saturation. Okay, trying to be careful with this picture. Then let me just put this on 4 or 5. Then apply. This is waiting for Lumina to do its thing. I am choosing. What is happening? Infinity mirror, don't show again. Okay, sorry about that. This take me back to Photoshop. All right, Lumina has done its thing, and the next plugin I use is SkinFiner. Okay, let's wait for SkinFiner to respond. All right, the same process. I take down my fine. I don't like my images being. Yeah, okay, let's do this on 70 and boom. Skin tone. This is melanin also. Bring down the saturation of the skin. As you can see, the AI has automatically it removes the eye. So whatever I do, it does not affect the eye. Whatever I do doesn't affect the eye. Then I think I want it to be a little bit warm. Wow, I love this. This is the before and this is the after. This is giving me the melanin that I want also. Then I click on my OK. Okay, let's go back to Photoshop. Voila, now we're back to Photoshop. Whoa, this is giving. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? All right, selective color. So for everyone that have always been asking me how do I color grade, that I've been telling you I play around. This is an evidence. This is a big proof that really I play around. All right, let's go. Let's make this a bit warm and magenta. I want it to be slightly rich and yellow, black. This model skin is 100. Like I love it. Let's work on the yellows and see. No, I don't want it too rich. I don't want it too rich. It's already giving off on the vibe. As you all can see, it's definitely playing around. There's no stress about color grading. The way people they tell me share your preset. I don't use presets. This is what I do. Then I will show you a plugin that you can use to color grade if you have no idea about color grade. I'm not supposed to be on white. Sorry, I'm supposed to come to black. Now this is it. Can you see the feel it's already given me? I have not, there's no dodge and burn yet, and yet it's already given this dodge and burn vibe. That's one strong thing about color grading. Once you color grade right, you don't have to do a lot of things. Let's go to color balance. This is just to create mode for the image. That's the basic purpose of color balance. I use it to create mode. And see if I want it to that chocolate vibe. Some people will know me with the that chocolate brownish color grading. This is how I achieve it most times. All right. Shadow, and let's see what we have in the highlights. Let's make this a little bit gold. As you all can see, that's how this is also a dark skin color grading before after. I hope you guys are enjoying the class. Let me see it in the comment section. If you have any question on what I'm doing and you're lost at any point, just let me know. So I'm going to do the same process on this image. I'll create a matched layer. Hey God, I am the chosen. This laptop. What can be causing this? Please, if you have any idea what can cause this thing, just drop it in the comment section. Let me see. Because I don't know why it's taking forever to create a matched layer. It didn't do it earlier. I just started. And it's so embarrassing when I'm teaching. Okay. The only app open is Google Chrome and Photoshop. I don't have any other app open. I can't close the browser because I'm sharing my screen. Well, maybe Chrome and Photoshop are dragging the RAM. Yeah, maybe. Yes, I've not turned off my PC since. Maybe that's the reason. Because I've not turned off my PC since morning. So I guess so. Well, whether this thing likes it or not, it's going to carry us to the end of this class. I am the chosen. There's nothing. I'm a chosen. Who are you? Is this laptop? Man, I'm loving the energy from you guys. This is so fun. I love everybody. I love everybody's energy. Even those that are quite mute. Are you shy? Please feel free. Okay, now let's go to Lumina AI. This thing is still way to waste some minutes. Do I really need to use Illumina AI? I'll just use it because this same set of pictures will be what I'll work on in tomorrow's class. I still will add some images to it for the advanced retouching to teach one or two things. And I still want to show you guys another plugin, the easiest plugin to color grade. It's called Infinite Color. This is the plugin right here. It's called Infinite Color. It is sweet and lovely. I'm going to apply it on the three images we work on today, and we'll see how it turns out. So for those of you that don't know how to handle the color balance and the selective color parts, you just I call the infinite color rule to the answer. Is why you okay. Same process every time. Never gets old. Never gets old. Six eyes, the eye. Since there's no eye whitening, just enhance the eyebrow, and the mouth, the lip. Just let's give it a bit of saturation. Hold on, I'm coming there, Mr. Lawrence. Coming there. I'll show you the it's darkening it because we have blacks around the lip. So I'll just I'll just raise this up. Yeah, I think this is good. This is good. Then the skin. I love doing this a lot. Okay, let's apply and wait for AI. Mr. Lawrence, infinite color. I'll still get to it. We still have about 26 minutes more in this class, so we still have enough time to go over it. It's the easiest way to color grade. I'm not going to lie. It's even if you're going to adjust one or two things, it's very easy. You don't have to stress yourself on the reds and everything. My laptop, I am choosing. Who are you? You cannot embarrass me in my class. I am choosing. Okay. Lina AI. Done. Now the next one is SkinFiner. I always leave it on default. Like I said, I just take down my fine and I go straight to the skin tone. And now this is a fair skin. It is different from the dark skin we've been working on. You see, this place, it's not really maxed out. So I'll just come and totally remove it. Well, I'm good like that. Remove it and I come back to the skin tone. I think I'm not seeing what I want perfectly. Okay, and a bit of saturation. I'll just go on 14 or 15. Let's go on 15. And we're almost there. Almost there. Let's see where we started from. Started from this and we add. All right, now selective color. Go on red. You can see the changes. Now you have to be careful when working on fair skin tones. It's very tricky. See, any mistake, it's either it's too red or too white. So you have to be very, very careful. Yeah. The model was actually whitish. I took this image some days ago, so she looked almost white. Not gonna lie. So I'm going to be careful not to make the image too red because I'm natural skin tone. I won't say she's fair in complexion, she's white in complexion. It's the makeup that still at least brought her back to Nigerian skin tone a bit. Okay, trying to this is all right. We have this, and I think I can do something on that. So I'm just play around and see how to make the blue. See, I'm playing around. On the last class, someone asked how I keep going. This is what keeps me company. So by the time I play, I'll learn something new. There's no rule that says I should not play around Photoshop. It's my Photoshop. So I can play around just to get something I want. So sorry about the background noise. All right, the blacks. This. Let's see what neutral will give us. Let's see what the neutral only work on blacks too. It's already giving me to. I'll leave it like this. Then let's go to the color balance. This are the well. You can use what's his name color lookup. Some people use lots. Well, I don't, so I do. Yeah, fair skin is always tricky. So you guys be careful when you're working on a fair skin. If whatever slider you move is not working for you, please. There's no rule. There's no law that says you cannot return it back to zero. Then shadows. Okay, let me give it a bit of warm. It's already getting red. It's already getting red, and
Yes.
yellow. See, blue. I think this is good for me. Now let's go to the highlight. You can't see my screen. Who else can't see my screen? Please, can you all see my screen? Someone should drop comment. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Good. The highlights will bring back the touch of warm I need. Oh yeah, here we are. This is what I've been looking to achieve since color grading. Alright, I'm going to group this Control G. Now I've grouped that. Let's see where we're starting from before, after, before, after. The next image, let's see before and after, before and after. And the third image, why is this image the only one that's always doing like this? I don't know why it's like this. My village people, tell them you did not meet me at home. All right, before and after. So I'm going to turn this off because I want to show you the plugin Infinite Column that I use when I have loads of work. This is it, Infinite Column. It will be added to the YouTube link. The link to download it is on OurPixo's YouTube channel. Just go there, watch the previous class. You'll see the link to download all these plugins there. So this is the easiest app to color grade. The easiest plugin, just click on create, bam. It will create something. Wow, you see, this is the folder. See, if you're not cool with it, just click on it again, and it will create something else for you. I hope you all can see. Very easy to color grade. It's just easy. See, if by any chance If by any chance you don't like what it's giving, there are so many options. We have the curves option, color balance option, selective color option, gradient map option, and the color lookup option. You can just turn it off to see. Maybe it looks too red. Turn it off to look to see which one is causing what you don't want. You see, now I see color balance. Just this one is very perfect for this image. I'm not going to lie. Very perfect for this image. So what I'll do is let me go. I know this is where me and Infinite Color we have issues. This is where we have issues. All right, now let's create. You see, you can also work on the intensity. I always use light for indoors. You can use medium, so you can use intense, you can use medium, and can use light, anyone you like. So I just click on create. That's what you do, create. Let's see. Okay, I don't like this. I click on create again. I don't like this. I click on create again. I don't like this. Okay, I think this is fair. Now, if there's something I want the skin. I'm just showing you guys an example of how to use it. You can go and practice with it after. So if you want to change something, okay, for instance, let me look for something that is, I don't want this selective color layer. If I don't want it, you don't have to delete it. Just come here and click on this shovel icon. Selective color is what I want to change. And just click on the shovel icon and it keeps changing it. You see? Very easy. It brings different things. Very, very easy to color grade. And when you're done, if you have multiple set of pictures, like maybe you had a session, I have multiple, you can just easily drag from this image. You can just go to the next image and drop it. It's as easy as that. Let me just Ctrl Z that and let's go to this. Let me use infinite color on this. It works best for dark skins. Like, I don't know. I've never gotten it right on infinite color with light skin unless it's outdoor. So let's see, create. Let's see what it will bring for us. No, create. Say no. See this sweet. See this sweet grading. See this sweet grading. Color lookup is what is the major thing. And I think I don't like it. It's too so I just come to color lookup. Let's shove it. Let's see what it will give us. Shove it again. Shove it again. See, almost the same thing with here. How can I get the infinite color grading? The link will be on OurPixo's YouTube channel. The link is already in the comment section. If you're checking the comment section, you see it there. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me delete this infinite color panel and let's just have a summary, a recap of what we did on day 1 and day 2 of the OurPixo series. We started from basic. Let me group this. Let's call this basic retouching. Basic retouching. Let's rename this to color correction. So let's have a recap of where we started from. This is where we started from on day 1. Day 1, we did basic retouching, we landed here, perfect. And today we've color graded, we are here, sweet. So I'll just save this file and let's come to this. I'm removing this infinite color panel. Then this is retouching. Let's see where we start. Okay. Day 1, basic retouching. Oh, fix the skin, as you can see. Then today, color grading. That's it. And the third image, I'm going to be deleting this infinite color group and let's group this together. Control G. Basic retouching BR Battle Royale. Color correction CC. Okay. So we started from basic retouching 80s to basic retouching, color correction. Here you can see. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending the class. You can drop your questions in the comment section. I'll be in the comment section waiting for your questions and to answer them. Thank you very much. As I'll stop sharing my screen right now. I actually had some questions I was supposed to answer
Okay, go ahead.
before. The questions some people sent during filling the form, which I picked just few of it to answer. And the first question here is, how can I generate cinematic colors for my pictures? Netflix kind of color grade. Well, it takes practice. You have to first master the kind of colors they worked on the kind of Netflix color grade that you want, and you start practicing. That's just the first thing. Number two question is, how do one start up as a new photographer after training? I think I talked about this in the last class. Consistency, just keep practicing. That's the best way. Keep practicing. The more you are practicing, the better you get. Number three, how can I scale my photography business? Still consistency. The three questions are almost the same thing. It's still consistency. Understand the market, the location where you are, what your clients want, and how to stand out, how to be different from other photographers in that area. How do you use lighting to achieve high dramatic effect? Well, lighting is a key thing in photography, but it's something that destroys images for photographers from the start. If you don't get your lighting right, don't depend on post-production, because during post-production you might have a tough time getting it right. So when lighting, basically I would say me, I do a lot of low light photography, which is always dramatic. I use one light setup. And my light does not bounce on my subject. I always feather it away from my subject. So it's just a beam of the light that touches my subject, which is so dramatic. If you check my Instagram page, the first paint post is a dramatic picture. I didn't really do much. All I did was color grade, and it was so dramatic. I used a light setup. That's an example of what I'm talking about. And the last question here, you can drop comments in the you can drop questions in the comment section if you have fresh questions for me. How long can it take someone to be good? It depends on you. Like, how long it take depends on you. It depends on your commitment, your consistency, and how serious you are, how ready to learn you are. If you are this kind of person that you're not ready to yield to correction, I'm sorry, it will take you like forever. Some people might be mean while correcting that this is nonsense. Yeah, it happened to me. It happened to everybody. Everyone at the top. It happened to everybody at this point in time. They were trying to get better. But after, when people yell, you are not good, you are work, I will never patronize you again. All those negative reviews, we put it together. Instead of us to channel it into negative energy, we convert it into a positive energy to get better. If I work for you and you don't like it, for some people that I retouch for online, once I do the first review for them and they say they don't like it, I will ask them, what is it that you want me to do? The way they might talk to you might be very rude. You just have to be calm about it. Just see positivity in everything. And that's it. Let me check the comment section. Let's see if I have new questions there. Okay, the cinematic color grading. Okay, since there's no question, thank you very much once again.
Thank you so much, John Twist, for that. Thank you. If you enjoyed it, drop an emoji. Drop some emojis for him, guys. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So we've come to the end of day 2, and we've learned a lot from AI plugins helping you smoothen your photo skin, SkinFiner, how to use it effectively, Infinite Color plugin, which is the easiest way to color grade, the wuru way, according to John Twist. Masking so as not to affect the body of the image, only the skin. Melanin skin tone, which John Twist loves. So selective color, how John Twist is amazing with color grading, which is playing around with color grades. So play around with your color grades till you get the one you want. We've learned how to use color balance tool to create mood and vibe in your images. And also, repeating the same thing in your edit is a good thing as long as it gives you what you want. We have plugin to help you color grade better, which was the Infinite Color plugin. How to work on dark and light skin to keep the natural skin tone of the photos, and also the before and after of all the images, which was stunning. It was popping. Just look at this. John Twist just keeps giving value after value after value. Now, he's talked about consistency being the key to scale up as a photographer, how to get dramatic lighting, the time it will take for you to be very good, which depends on you. And if someone gives you negative review, just take it and get better. He just keeps giving us value back to back to back. So thank you all so much for joining today's event, which is just the second day. We still have one more day to go, and we've got some exciting stuff planned. We've moved from the baby stuff, which is basics of retouching. Now we've learned about color correction, which is the intermediate. So tomorrow we'll go all the way up to advanced retouching. Be sure to join us tomorrow, because tomorrow is the last day of this amazing 3-day event and you don't want to miss it. You've seen the amount of value he has given you today, and tomorrow is going to be wild, so you don't want to miss it. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Have a good night's rest and we'll see you tomorrow. Let's show John Twist some love. Let's go. Let's go. Bye everyone.